I should be able to voice things 10 times better. Clarion, welcome to chat. You're hungover? Jesus. Want pizza? Get pizza, Clarion. In the valley amidst the Marehout Range, Ike and company are reunited with King Cainignis of Gallia. If my fucking controller could work. What the fuck? Why is my controller not working? I mean, I know I played a shit ton of Modern Warfare while I was gone and sick. I'll give myself that. But that does not mean it is broken. There we go. King T-Bon of Phonesis also arrives and brings with him a disturbing tale. His words serve notice. There's no time to waste. The final showdown with Ashnard is coming. Ashnard? Between the forces King Cainignis grants them before returning home, and the soldiers King T-Bon brings. The Crimean army possesses 3 times the fighting power than it did when it left Benyon. Even so, the Dane forces encamped in the capital are strong, rested, and comparable in number. In addition, the road to the final confrontation is blocked by 2 formidable obstacles: Fort Pinel and Nados Castle. How these 2 tests are faced will mightily affect the course of the war. I'm assuming these are just going to be 2 filler chapters of us taking over, like a, you know, chapter 26! We're getting there, chat. Clash! Crimea Castle. Oh, I get to voice Ashnard. Oh, let me see if I can do it. Oh, God, I can't do it. Hold on, I need a drink. Crimea and Gallia finally joined forces, haven't they? Half-breeds and humans fighting side by side. How sweet! In addition, it seems the incident with the Heron Princess has brought more Phoenicians to the struggle as well. Oh, the Hawk King is getting involved, eh? Which means that the Crimean's army's strength of arms is all but equal to our own, and growing daily. Of course, this pathetic ragged band is still no match for our superior leadership and skill. These are getting interesting, are they not? And still unsatisfied. Divide our army into 2 battalions, and send one to meet the Crimeans. And who will be in charge of that battalion? Bertram. Bertram? This is bothering you. Well then, perhaps I should leave it to you and see what happens. Do you believe I would betray you? Your heart has considered it. Surely you jest. I will divide our forces and see that they march to meet Crimea under Bertram's command. Is this satisfactory? I leave it to you, good Sir Knight! One other thing, Your Majesty. In my absence, did you order the death of Ina? Ina! Oh yes, her! I had forgotten about that one! I lost all interest in her when she failed to hold Dane's capital, you know. I have no use for failures. Yes, I remembered it now. General Bertrand to take care of her. I ordered General Bertrand to take care of her. Another failure under my command. Drinking so I don't kill my voice all in one go. I told Bertrand that if the task was beyond her, capturing Ina would be enough.
Look how loud you're being.
What?
You're gonna gonna strain your fucking vocal cords. Chillax.
I'm fine.
It's like you're screaming at a fucking computer. Just calm down.
You're fine.
I never said I was fine. I'm trying to make sure you're fine.
Why do you ask? According to one of General Patrine's men, they have indeed captured Ina. But with the General's death, they're unsure what to do with her. That was one of Patrine's better qualities. She always did follow orders. Well, what do you intend to do? I wish to receive your instructions. Do you still wish to see her killed? Or have you changed your mind? Do as you will. I care not. Do not bring her in my presence. When that one is near, Raion seems to grow restless. As you wish. Ugh. Okay, Ash Nerd. Everyone seems to be here. Go ahead, Soren. You can begin now. Very well. Please look at this map. The current position of our army is here in the Marhaut Range. Between us and the capital, there are two large outposts of enemy troops, Fort Pinel and Nados Castle. Both holds were built to guard our fair land. But now Dane rules them both, and knows of us, with rations set that could hold out a year. Bashing. I forget what I voiced him as. I think, say what you will of Dane and her fold plans. One must admire her skill in things of war. There you go, that works. Come now, Bastion. Why would you praise our foe? I do but speak the mean of it, good sir. The truth is harsh, but lies would be worse still. Will you two please shut up, please? Sheesh. Inel and Nados are fairly close to one another. I doubt they would expect us to attack both at once, but... this seems to be a waste of our strength, and we don't want to get ambushed from the rear while attacking. Cannot divide our army, but we could send a small force to attack the base with weaker defenses, and keep it occupied. At the same time, the main army could focus on the other one and conquer it. Interesting. I see. So which one has more soldiers? That would be Fort Pinel. Very well. Then the main army will lead an assault on Fort Pinel. Meanwhile, I'll take my army and a unit of so of galleons and set out for Castle Nados. We'll launch an attack, and when they come out to meet us, we'll retreat. Then we'll attack again, and it'll keep them busy. That should give us the time we need. We'll take care of our front by day's end. Let's go capture a fort. It's settled then. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, so we gained Largo. Oh yeah, I think that's the guy we talked to, right? Largo? Who's Largo again? I forget Largo. Yeah, so that's the berserker who knows Khalil. Alright, so that answers all my questions. T-Barn, are you leaving now? Yep, we're gonna do some reconnaissance and tease those Danes a little bit. Good luck. Ha! You don't need luck when you're as tough as me. T-Barn, about... Rayson, no. I truly am sorry. Leanne's kidnapping is completely my fault. It's not your fault, please. Don't apologize. I know Leanne is alive. These battlefields are filled with chaotic energy, but I can still sense her. It's faint, but I know it's Leanne. Which is all the more reason for us to hurry. There must be other ways to finish this, but crushing Dane is the surest. Agreed. Rayson, is this mysterious power that you use to sense Leanne something only Hurons possess? It's not something any of the Hawk clans have, that is a certainty. That's not true, T-Bar. The power may differ in potency between us, but all Lagoos possess it to some degree. Ah, so it's just that my sense isn't developed. Is that it? The power is distributed something like this. Among the bird tribes, it's very strong in the Huron clan. Among the beast tribes, I've heard it is the most developed in the cat clan, though not as surely as in the Hurons. As for the dragon tribes, it is said they may be equal to or even surpass the strength of the Hurons. Even though I knew that all Lagoos were not alike, there are even more differences than I had imagined. Your eyes should have told you that. Once we change, we don't look alike, do we? Good point. Enough pleasantries. It's time for me and my men to take wing. Right. See you later then. T-Barn, may the fortunes of war be with you. And you as well. Don't try anything too dangerous. Rayson? My apologies, Ike. Though I knew this was coming, it's still difficult. Don't apologize. You have nothing left to prove to me. And we got unnamed soldier. General, may I have a moment of your time? Yeah, what is it? I'd like your advice on something, sir. Let's say I was faced with an undefeatable enemy. In that case, what should I, as the weaker green unit, do? Should I try to avoid slowing down other better fighters and retreat? Or do I sacrifice myself and try to at least land a single blow on the opponent? If it's an enemy general or just someone that's far too strong for you, there's no need to get yourself killed. But I don't want you to simply run away either. Study the enemy first, and see if retreating is your only option. I'd like you to do that much at least. Study the enemy! That's right. What type of fighter is he? What kind of weapon is he using? Things like that. If you can learn to do that, you can determine how best to engage your opponent. Those are very core combat fundamentals, aren't they? Oh, I'm a dang fool. It could be. I think all my trouble started because I wasn't paying enough attention to the basics. You've given me something to think about it, and some hope too. Thank you, sir. You're simply the smartest general ever. Huh? What a brave little fella. Alright. So, brave little fella, indeed. Still have no real clue to do with that. You have the fake null. I think everybody's pretty much set. Daedalus is a little low. But I'm not really worried. Only thing I want is to give that Boltex to someone that can actually use it. I don't even know what Kieran's match is. 5. Ah. Yeah, no. What about Titania? 7. Put it in the convoy then. Marion, what have you been up to, my friend? It has been a little while. What?
Stuff I'm getting on Amazon next time I get paid. And then machine stuff I'm getting when I get paid. I have the 3DS.
What?
Yes. Paid.
Or just pay me the $50 for the bed. I'm not worried about that right now.
Really?
Really?
Yo, no 50.
Finish RD finally. Interesting.
But choose to make things
My Lord Ike, Wait, what the fuck? She's armored up. Princess Alencia. Huh? Don't tell me! What's going on? Why are you dressed like that? I thought to join you on the battle lines. Is that a Pegasus? Where did you get that? He belonged to my great-grandmother. I'm a bit nervous about riding him, but I'm going to try nevertheless. I appreciate your desire, but your retainers would never allow it, will they? As for that... Did you agree to this, Joffrey? No. Professionally, I'm against it, but she is the princess, and it is her wish. I can do nothing. The princess's great-grandmother was a Benyon Pegasus knight of some renown before marrying into House Crimea. Princess Alencia herself is skilled at both riding and swordsmanship. As a child, she was granted permission to trade in case the need for her to fight ever arose. Behold! Oh god, hold on. Old the Pegasus in uniform, all treasures of House Crimea fair. We did fear much that we would never see a chance to use them in their proper state. Oh, Muse of Fire, I cannot find the words. Behold a light that dares to shame the sun. Our princess clad in raiments fair and fine, give courage, love, and vigor to our cause. Are you kidding me? We're getting the princess as a unit? I'm surprised you're able to hide that armor and a flying horse from the Dane army. Princess Renning foresaw a time when the princess would need them, and bade us to convey them from the palace. Prince Renning's thoughts were always of the princess, even as his life abandoned him. Be true to your hearts, and live life as it dictates. Those were his final words to her. My lord uncle was always the one person who understood me best. Even though I'm dressed like this, I have no experience, and do not expect to fight as well as the rest of you. But this constant waiting behind and doing nothing, it sets my heart beating with such unease I fear it may burst. Even if I cannot fight, I could use a staff to heal the wounded. If I could just save one soldier, it would mean so much to me. Please, my lord Ak, I promise to obey orders and stay out of harm's way as best as I can. Lord Ak, we will take responsibility and guard the princess. It is her heartfelt wish. This is not something that I can allow or disallow. She's my employer. If this is what the princess wants, all I can do is comply. Be careful, will you? Oh, thank you so much. Clarion, how bad is Alencia as a unit? Please let me know. Let us go forth like the sun to the dawn. Alencia fights, and Crimea wins the day. I thought I saw her as an actual unit. I was kind of surprised. Oh god, it's a kind of masked fellow. That's kind of a small fort, even if it is top-down range. Like, there are more enemy soldiers than we expected. Just from what I see now, there are double our numbers. And we must assume that the fort houses many more troops. This may prove to be a long battle. Even if they have 20 times our numbers, we must overcome them. In this war, there can be no retreat. She's a mounted healer, though. Yeah, I guess it's a good part, right? Oh, we don't get her right away. I don't think. Oh no, there she is. She has the sword Amiti. Allows her to strike twice per turn. It's got a might of 9. Her defense and res is pretty good. She's a Bjork flying. She has renewal. Her swords are D. Oh god. Oh, she's in our fucking... Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I don't gotta worry about her dying, because if she dies, it's pretty much a game over. Oh, lovely. Why did Volk decide to just be like, yeah, I wanna join? No, get out. Get out, Volk. And Devdin, who doesn't even have... Why so many units? This is genuinely interesting. I mean, I guess we can use Yanaf. Or no, Leth. Leth is a good choice. Can't wait for Racing to get one-tapped by some scrub. Who said that's gonna happen? Alright, let's finally get in here. Okay. General Bertram, the Gremian army has risen to the bait. Order, sir. Come in. Your order, sir. General, how shall we make answer? Turn the ground, soft with blood. Make a graveyard of this place. Bury them all. Yes, sir! Alright, that's creepy. Soren, do you have any information on the enemy general? Our intelligence reports say the commander of this army is Bertram, one of Dane's 4 riders. One of the 4 riders? So he's on par with the woman we fought earlier, General Petrine. That's not necessarily so. The name 4 riders is given to the 4 persons of highest ability among the king's advisors. So the members can change, is that it? Who are the current 4 riders? First, there was General Petrine, whom we defeated at Riven Bridge. Then, the man we face today, General Bertram. Next is General Bryce, who served the previous king. And finally, the enigmatic general known as the Black Knight. Those are the 4. This is the same Black Knight who murdered Commander Graham? Of that, there appears to be little doubt. Tell us, Soren, do you have any more information on General Bertram? I know not where he hails from. He appeared after the fall of Crimea and has quickly gained Ashnard's favor. So he's a man of no mean ability. Like the Black Knight, he always wears his armor and never shows his face unhelmed. Some say he's not even in his armor, but it's inhabited by an ancient specter or demonic creature. It's all just superstition and rumor designed to heighten fear of man. That's not important. Once we cross swords, we'll know the truth. Then we can discover for ourselves if he's just a loudmouth braggart or truly a monster. As long as our blades can wound him, I care not either way. Let's go! Okay. Let us see here. Ooh, the music changed. I agree. Ooh. So, Bertram has the Rune Sword, a sword, which is a magic sword that restores HP to the wielder an amount of half of the damage it inflicts. So, can be pretty spicy. He also has a spear, if he even chooses to use it. He's got Daunt, which decreases hit and critical hit percentages of all enemies within 3 spaces. And his biorhythm is kind of shit, so... I mean, not that that much matters, but... Is there anything special going on? Feral one, feral one. Looks to be all just soldiers or feral fucks. You know, just the basics. This music is amazing. What in the world is this? Also, that is a lot of damage, sir. He's dataless. So yeah, how long did it get to? How long did it take you to get down to the finale of Radiant Dawn? Because I think I remember you saying you had a teensy bit of trouble with it. Yeah. Usually I'd feel like since Alentia's the main character, she'd be more buffy, but I don't know. I just need to switch down with it for an hour. With the guy, sit down with the guide pulled up for an hour. That's a fair assessment. Just Google it. Snipe! I do remember last time that Titania almost just completely died, which was depressing. The last chapter is crazy. So I'm in for fun. Or am I in for pain? Bashed him! I don't even know how hard this chapter is gonna be. Which is really saying something. It has some really fucking badass music. I love it. Pain mostly. I'm curious then. I wonder how hard it really is. Yeah, I figured those calves were gonna come down. Oh, you have a short axe. You missed. Man, you're hurting me. Stop it. I can't lay back like that. What? Is that Miss with an iron blade? Wow. Yeah, when she promoted, she actually got one. Or I gave her one. Just to try to, like, see how well she would do, but... Obviously, it's not the greatest thing in the world. We don't talk about it, Clarion. I suppose I could grind her to use the Sonic Sword, but at the same time, why? Well, you have a killing edge. We'll have Sage Soren actually attack for once. I think this is the actual first time I've used Sage Soren, and I said I was gonna promote him. Is this chapter 26? Yes, it is. This is chapter 26. Can I see your Ike stats? No. No, you cannot. Just kidding. Give me a sec. This is Ike stats. Strength of 19, magic of 8, skill of 19, speed of 14, luck 14, defense 14, and res 9. And he carries the fake no. Yeah, those are the stats. Whether impressive or not, I don't know, but... Excuse me, pardon me. How bad are we so far, Clarion? It's not enough. It's not enough for what? Shiloh at the rate of 8. Shiloh and friends, how are you guys? Larion, what do you mean by it's not enough? What am I gonna miss this time? Okay. Hello, everybody. We are playing Path of Radiance for the first time ever, and probably sucking at it. Shh! Clarion! Oh. What do you mean it's not enough? You're holding some secrets here. Like, am I gonna... Oh, the Daedalus broke. Whoopsie. Like, am I gonna miss something? I forgot to check the combos, I guess, but... No. So nothing with combos.
Imagine having to cancel streams because you're ill. Could never be me.
No?
Nope, never.
I heard you had a certain curse about a certain day of the week.
Shush. I said it
How
could
are
never be
you,
me,
friend?
so it could never be me.
How are you, friend? Dude,
for you,
so...
as always.
Yeah, no. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, so apparently I just had a sinus infection, which is a slightly worse cold. And,
Yeah.
Even, like, yesterday when I wanted to go and, like, start stream, at the end of my work shift, I literally was about to faint on the floor, and I was like, yeah,
Ooh.
I'd prefer not to eat my keyboard tonight. So, I'm just gonna hold off on a few days, and then, yeah. Here I am now.
Yeah.
Ask Shiloh about your Ike. Apparently my Ike is not enough.
What's up?
Apparently my Ike stats is not enough, and I don't know what that means.
Oh. Huh.
Would you like to enlighten me at all? Or is it spoilers? Or is it bad?
I'm not gonna say.
Jelly Master, welcome to chat. How are you today?
Hello.
Welcome everybody from the Shiloh raid. And Shiloh just appeared in the call, so what's up with that?
I did.
It's awesome.
You saw me.
Silver.
I'm here to stop from any other units from dying.
Oh yes,
Marsh.
because I need your god luck, of course. Who could forget? I mean, do we remember what happened with Marcia and then with Titania? Oh yeah.
And
That was all
Lucia.
Shiloh, guys. That was all Shiloh. Did it all myself. So we did get a Lincia as a unit though, Shiloh. And Clarion couldn't answer me to this if she's actually any good. And I can already see that her stats are kind of oopsie daisy. But she does have a special sword.
Mm-hmm.
So is she a type of unit where you should like put some time into it and then she may be a little, you know? Or is like she just like a not even bother type? Oh my god, you have a meteor book. That's scary. I have a Moarim right here. That's not good.
As for your question, I will say, I'll say this. There are very few characters in Fire Emblem where if you do not invest in them properly, that they will not, they won't be viable. Like, that's not common.
That's fair enough. And
But either way, your eye concerns me, and I'm not going to say why.
my
There is
Ike?
something you can do to slightly fix that. Oh, Fiona is technically viable, Clarion. It just takes way more effort than anyone should actually put into a Fire Emblem
He
game.
missed.